If we haven't met before, my name's Vicky, and Sharon and I are in the Hawthorne studio for your 6 o'clock flow this evening. If you want to start on your back with the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide in Supta Bakasana. The opposite is also really welcome if this isn't comfortable, so you can bring your soles of your feet to mat width, and then the knees will knock together in the middle. Wherever you are, we'll start with 3 deep breaths together. So first, a big breath in through the nose, release through your mouth. And 2 more like that. Inhale, feel some space in your body. Exhale, let the breath go. 1 more like that, big breath in, fill up. Sigh your breath out, release. And bring left hand to the heart, right hand to the center of your body. And beginning to awaken a deep Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And creating a slight constriction to the back of the glottis. Listening to the sound of your breath, just like the wind blowing through the trees. As you breathe in this way, can you be soothed by the sound of your breath? Not just listening to the breath, but feeling its reverberations as it moves through your body. The first moment here to acknowledge whatever is present for you mentally. I know for a lot of people at the moment, this newfound space that they found has also come this sense of grief. And grief can be linked to what we thought our year would look like. It can also really be linked to our attachments. So perhaps you really attach yourself to your career, your profession, the places you were going and the people you were seeing. I think it's key at times like this to really remember that inside of us all, we have our true selves, our true nature. And before this idea of who we are, of who we should be, comes out, just pure consciousness, which starts with sensation. Following your breath through your body, finding that sensation wherever it may be. Physically, it may be tension or tightness. It could be a felt sense somewhere in your body. We'll take another big breath in. Full breath out the mouth. A square breath, inhale for 3, 2, 1. Retain 1, 2, 3. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Pause 1, 2, 3. Inhale 4. Retain 4. Exhale 4. Pause 4. Inhale 5. Be in that space for 5. Exhale, 5. And pause in stillness, 5. An effortless breath comes back. Taking a moment here to set an intent if you'd like to. Perhaps to really listen to your body. Moving and breathing in a way which feels nourishing wherever you are today. The knees hug into your chest when you're ready. Give yourself a bit of a cuddle. Any movement is welcome, side to side, massaging your lower back. The soles of the feet meet the ground once more. Supine pigeon, right ankle over left thigh. The toes are active, spread wide and flexing back to the knee. We'll take a breath in, tuck the chin to the chest so the neck stays long, the head and shoulders are down. You're welcome to stay. Press away through your right thigh. Or if you'd like a little bit more, binding the hands behind the left hamstring. This is your option. The left leg can reach up towards the ceiling, lengthening through your hamstring. And feel free to move here, really following the sensation, following where the pleasure is. If you'd like to create circles through your ankle, ballet point, and then flex the toes, whatever feels good. Whenever you're ready, Sharon, we'll release the hands, bend the left knee, the sole of the foot comes down, right leg remains. It's like a twist, but we're accessing our TFL muscle. So the right sole of the foot plants down towards your left. The knee actively presses towards the ceiling. So a TFL muscle is about, imagine where you would slip your hands into your skinny jeans pocket. You're likely to feel the sensation just around there. And keeping the breath spacious. And we'll come back up to center when you're ready. An eagle bind with your legs. Right leg wraps right. It can be once, it can be twice. If it's once, squeezing the ankle to the calf so they're together. The same with your arms. The left arm binds over the right, Galvasasana arm. We're coming to a twisted root abdominal. So as you breathe in, lift your head, shoulders, and shoulder blades up. As you breathe out, send your elbows towards your navel, chin towards your chest. Take a breath in, lower down, just to hover. We'll retain our breath here. Press your sacrum into your mat. Curl your tailbone up. Exhale, raise elbows up towards your navel, chin to chest. Inhale, release down, shoulder blades still hover. Retain your breath, sacrum pushes down, tailbone curls up, navel to spine. Exhale, draw elbows in, chin to chest, lower abdomen draws back. We'll lower all the way down with your breath out, unwind your legs, your arms. Take a big breath. Feel any difference in the sensation between the two sides of your body. The other side, supine pigeon, left ankle crosses right thigh. Toes flex back so the foot is active. Chin tucks to chest, long neck. You can stay and press away through the left thigh or reach your hands to bind behind the right hamstring. If that's your option, a hamstring stretch can come into play, lengthening the right leg to the ceiling. Another option to inhale, ballet point toes to the ceiling. Exhale, flex toes to face. Alternatively, you can start to mobilize through your ankle joint, creating circles. Welcome movement. If that felt good on the other side, finding that sweet spot between sensation and ease. And then when you're ready, again, we bend the right knee, release the hands. We come to our twist, left sole of the foot plants down. The knee is actively sent up towards the ceiling. And keeping your breath smooth and steady. Perhaps you tuck your tailbone towards your pubic bone here so that you protect your lower back as you twist. And then when you're ready, we'll come back up to center. We'll come into our Galvasasana, eagle bind with the legs left over right. And then again, right arm over left for our arms. As you take a breath in, lift head, shoulders, and shoulder blades up. Retain the breath, sacrum down, tailbone curls up, navel to spine. Exhale, fold elbows to belly button. You're doing great. Come down with your breath in, but hover your shoulders off the mat. Retain your breath, sacrum down, tailbone curls up, navel to spine. Exhale all the air out as you fold in. Beautiful. Lower down to hover with your breath. Retain your breath, sacrum down, tailbone up. It decompresses the lower back. Exhale all the air out as you fold up. Both sides of the abdominals to the midline. We lower all the way down, breath out, unwind. I'm afraid it's not Shavasana, Sharon. It's bringing the soles of the feet back to the ground to grab your block. You can do this without if you don't have one at home. Otherwise, you can use your book or your towel, placing it between your inner thighs, very close to your pubic bone rather than your knees. Sharon's feet are beautifully placed, but maybe she'll just feel for sweeping her big finger to her heel and see how her feet are under her hip width. So staying grounded for the moment and feel for squeezing the block to the midline. As you squeeze the block to the midline, your pelvic floor rises and both sides of the abdominals draw in. With your next inhale, stay grounded, 10 toes lift up and spread wide. Ball of the foot is down as well. So the ball of the foot is down, yes. Next inhale, press down just an inch, hover your pelvis off the ground. And see here, Sharon's sacrum is pointing like a flashlight to her Achilles tendon. If you could relax your jaw a little bit more, take another tuck of your chin to your chest. You have a long neck. And start to feel for wrapping your glutes around your sacrum to protect your lower back. If you exhale, squeeze the block a little tighter, draw up through your pelvic floor. And then inhale, coming to a bridge, the arms stay relaxed, pelvis draws to the ceiling. Those of you who come to my classes a lot, probably quite prepped that you'll be here for a couple of breaths. So keeping the toes lifted, the ball of the foot and the heel down, will really draw everything to the midline. We make these strengthening movements at the start of the class, so that as we begin to flow a bit more quickly, we have the stability to move safely through the practice. Take a breath now, Sharon. Wrap your glutes a little bit more and feel the top of your hamstrings switch on. We'll start to pulse, so a slow breath out, we lower top of the back, middle back, hover. Slow breath in, lower back, middle back, upper back, coming up. That wasn't clear. Again, we lower down just like that. 3 parts to hover. Inhale, we lift all the way back up. Last one will come down, hovering off the mat. Maybe you're singing your favorite song in your head here. And then we'll take a big tuck of the tailbone, lower all the way down. As you breathe in, both legs shoot up to the ceiling. The block stays exactly as it is. Perfect. So like Sharon, imagine you're standing on the ceiling, the toes flex back towards your face. We'll draw the hands behind the back of the skull, interlock the fingers. And then as you breathe in, the elbows move towards the midline, head, shoulders, and shoulder blades lift up. Retain your breath. Sacrum down, tailbone up, decompress your back. Exhale, elbows move to the left knee. Back to center, breath in. Pause, sacrum down, tailbone up, press the feet upwards. Exhale, elbows right. Back to the center, inhale. Sacrum down, tailbone up, squeeze your elbows together a little more. Exhale, elbows move left. Again, we come to the center, breath in. One more time, curl your tailbone up, send your navel down, and then the elbows move. Back to the center, breath in. Legs stay head, shoulders, and shoulder blades lower. Bend the knees, keep the block. Hands come behind the hamstring. This is a bit of payback for Sharon's class if you were there. So beginning to rock and roll up the length of your spine. In fact, I think you may have taught me this. We'll come to balance on the back of our sit bones, Koundinyasana. The option, of course, is to lower your toes. The other option, which Sharon will demonstrate, is straightening your leg out, toes flex back as you squeeze the block in. Take a breath in as you squeeze your shoulder blades, broaden your collarbones. Take a breath out while you're here. A low boat with your breath in. Exhale, the knees curl to your chest. Exhale. Low boat, breath out. We're going to come back to Koundinyasana. There you go. Cross your ankles, remove the block, tabletop. And we'll take our tabletop in stillness. Your hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. Index fingers point forwards as your elbow creases spin inwards so you stabilize through the upper back. As you arrive here, just get a sense for the stability through all of your core muscles, through your legs, the center of your body, maybe even your upper back. And then the crown of the head is drawn forwards by the throat rather than the gaze. With a relaxed jaw, we'll breathe in, tailbone lifts, abdomen dips, gaze forward. We round the back, breath out, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, tailbone lifts, abdomen dips. We squeeze the shoulder blades forward in your chest. Round the back, exhale. Come back to a neutral spine with your breath in. We'll take a circular cat-cow with your breath out. So move the left shoulder forwards and back. The left shoulder forwards of the left, coming around in circles so you access the side of your hips. Beautiful. Next time you're at the back of your mat, we'll meet in a child's pose. So the arms reach forward. Come back to your breath. See what it's doing here. Knowing that this pose, child's pose, is always accessible through the class whenever you'd like to take a break. We'll come back to center to all fours with your inhale. And then take that in circles the other way with your exhale. The wider you make these circles now, the more you begin to access the outer glutes, the glute med. We'll come back to all fours whenever you're ready. We'll tuck the toes with the breath out. Take a breath into your upper back, spread your shoulder blades. The navel draws to the spine with the exhale. The knees lift up, breath in just an inch. And a micro adjustment now, shoulders move forwards, wrists micro bend in your elbow. So with that core strength, draw everything into the midline as your pelvic floor lifts up. One more breath in. Down dog, exhale. What a relief that is. Before you start freestyling, see if you can spin your biceps forwards, like you're opening jam jars to the outer corners of your mat. And then if whatever feels good, go to the pleasure. A pedal through the heel, a nod or shake of the head. Really always remembering that it is your practice. So if at any time you want to come to child's pose, miss a flow, do what your body is asking for, please do. No one's watching. As you breathe in, ripple forwards, high plank. As we come here, there is always an option for knees to lower, toes to untuck. If you're staying lifted, we'll send the quadriceps up to the ceiling and draw the heels over the ball of the foot. We'll take one more breath in, everyone to their knees, breath out. The shoulders draw over the wrists if they're not there already. We'll come to a chaturanga the whole way down. A baby cobra breath in, elbows squeeze in, chest is forward. Forehead to the mat, exhale. Another one, inhale, ease the shoulders back. Exhale, forehead down. Once more, baby cobra, lift the shoulder blades up, we pause. You press the fronts of your feet into the mat. Tuck your tailbone, pubic bone, and hip points press down. Hover the hands with the breath in, squeeze the back muscles, and then lengthen your neck, chin to chest. All the way down, exhale. Back to all fours, tabletop breath in. Toes tuck, breath out. Breathe in, spread your shoulder blades. Engage your core, exhale. Lift the knees an inch, breath in. And imagine the block is between your inner thigh steps. Imagine there's another block between your calves and one more between your heels. Take another breath in, and then down dog, exhale. We'll take 3 breaths together here. In through your nose. Release through your mouth, let it go. A deep breath in, feel that space in your body. Let your breath go. One more, just like that. Big breath in. Release your breath. Gaze forwards, inhale. You can take a hop, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. We'll fold, big breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Knees, nose to knees, exhale. One more, just like that. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Fold, exhale. Knees bend, inhale, arms rise up, Ardha. Hands draw to your heart, breath. Surya Namaskar, C. Inhale, arms rise up. Fold forwards, exhale, nose to knee. And halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. Hands down, breath out, left leg steps back, lowers toes onto. Arms rise up, Koundinyasana, breath in. We'll take a breath to tuck our tailbone, draw our lower abdominals in. As you inhale, telescope your ribs up from your pelvis. Exhale, shoulders move away from your ears. Frame your front foot, breath out. High plank, inhale. Knees or no knees, chaturanga, exhale. Your back bend, up dog or cobra, chest and forwards. Then use your core, downward facing dog, breath out. Left leg rises. Feel for a neutral pelvis like Sharon. Show us, Sharon, what a not neutral pelvis would look like. Yes. So if you're looking like that, she would send her right hip up, let it down. Toes flex to the ground, heel up. One more breath in. Knee to nose, breath out. We'll step through heel first. Right knee lowers, toes on top. Koundinyasana, arms rise up, inhale. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, draw your navel in. Once again, imagine everything is squeezing to the midline. Frame your front foot, exhale. Inhale to tuck your back toes, lift your knees. To the top of the mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. We'll fold, breath out. Knees bend, arms rise all the way to Galvasasana, breath in. Mini back bend if you want to. Draw the hands to your heart. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold forwards, frame your front. Forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. Fold, breath out, right leg steps back, knee lowers, toes on top. Arms rise up, inhale. As you exhale, hands down inside your left foot. Lengthen pelvis to crown, breath in. Heel toe, left leg left, breath out. half Hanuman where you are. Inhale, left leg lengthens, toes up. Exhale, knee bends back over the left ankle, maybe further. Feel your hip flexors lengthen. Breath in, lengthen your leg, half Hanuman. And breath out, bend your knees, sole of the foot down. One more like that, lengthen, breath in. And bend your knee, breath out. You can stay here. You can bring your forearms down as Sharon, if she'd like to. And then bend your right knee as an option. Twisted monkey. We reach around and take a hold of our right foot. If you don't take a hold of your right foot, that is perfect still. You can see Sharon here is opening her chest by encouraging her left shoulder head back. With your breath out, maybe you relax your right ear towards your right shoulder and feel an opening through your neck and your trapezius. One more smooth, spacious breath. Without slingshotting, release your back foot. Hands come to the mat. You take a breath in, high plank. Chaturanga, knees or no knees, exhale. Your back bend, chest is broad. Down dog, use your core. We'll unite our breath here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. The right leg rises, breath in. Remember your neutral pelvis, bending your hips in line, toes down, heel up. Focus on pressing equally through both hands. Knee curls to nose, exhale. Heel first, step through. Koundinyasana, left knee lowers, toes on top. The arms rise up, breath in. Inside the right foot, breath out. Lengthen pelvis to crown, inhale. Heel toe, right foot right, half Hanuman as you are, breath in, toes up. Breath out, knee bends further than the ankle, hip flexors lengthen. Inhale, leg lengthens, toes up. Rebend the knee, breath out. Inhale, long leg, half Hanuman. We bend the knee over the ankle, exhale. There's a change, breathe in, tuck your left toes, lift your knee. Malasana, top of the mat, breath out. So you can see Sharon comes down here. If your heels don't come to the ground and you have something to sit on, you can. You're also welcome to sit on the ground and bring your hands in towards the heart center, arms press in towards the inner thighs to open the groin and the abductor muscle. Well, Sharon, show us what it would look like if you were sinking into your pelvis. And now with a breath in, lift up through your pelvic floor, encourage the shoulder heads back. Beautiful. One more challenge, lift all of your toes up. Relax your jaw. Forward fold, exhale, hips up, hands down. Hands clasped behind the back of the skull. And a little traction downwards creates some space through your vertebrae. Now here, I know it's one of my favorite things at the moment. You can lick your lips and slide them over one another, helping to release some jaw tension. Movement is welcome. You can see Sharon is beautifully bending her knees, rocking back and forth. Taking a little rocking action is one of the most nurturing things we can do for our nervous system. Whenever you're feeling a little flighty or unsettled, you release the hands, breath out. We'll take a halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Heel toe your feet back together, fold out your mouth to release. Inhale, knees bend, arms reach all the way up, Bakasana. Into your heart, breath out. Ukkatasana, breath in, sweep your hands down, sit back. You'll tuck your tailbone, draw your lower belly in. Lift your 10 toes up if they're not already. And then exhale, your sit bones come back towards the back short edge of your mat. To be a little kinder to your shoulders, you're welcome to cactus your arms, or do that, whatever, go where the pleasure is. You do you. That looks really nice. I've never done it before. One more breath in. The hands will clasp behind your back with the breath out. As you inhale, broaden your chest. Your gaze can look up as the heart opens. Fold forwards to the earth. Exhale. Palm to palm, like you're lovingly holding your own hands. We'll reach the hands for the ceiling. If your neck is swallowed by your shoulders, draw your shoulders back, lengthen your neck down. Fold, breath out, hands to the mat. Halfway lift, breath in, lengthen. Hands down, hop, step, or float back. Your vinyasa. Feel free to take any of these vinyasas on your knees or move through cat-cow. Equally, if you're playing with other transitions, be my guest. The right leg rises, inhale. Knee travels to left tricep, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to nose, navel to spine, breath out. The crescent lunge as you inhale, step through and rise up. As you inhale again, tuck your tailbone. And then exhale, navel draws to spine. Take a breath in, telescope your ribs up from your pelvis. Hands and shoulders soften from your ears, exhale. Take another breath in, firm your core. Then bend through your left knee further, breath out. As you inhale, left heel comes more over the ball of your foot. Sharon's already there. Arrowhead, exhale, palms face the earth. You can see Sharon has now straightened her back leg, engaging her quadricep to stay strong. Take a breath, send your chin to your chest. Then your next inhale, extended arrowhead, arms reach forwards, biceps by your ears. As you're coming here, keeping the core firm, quadriceps engaged. Exhale, arrowhead, palms back to your side. Once more, inhale, arms sweep forwards. Bakasana, breath out. You see in Bakasana, we have a little more curvature through our spine. The neck is still long, chin to chest. One more breath in. Standing splits, breath out. If you have books or blocks, you're welcome to use them. And see if you can create a neutral pelvis once more. Right hip moves up to level with the left. You can point your toes if that's your thing. Otherwise, you can flex them down, heel up, both are great. As you inhale, sweep the leg through, stork pose, making it a little bit more challenging for yourself, Sharon. Open eagle, exhale. So we've already been in this shape in supine pigeon. All of the birds, keeping the toes flexed. You're doing a great job. As you breathe in, we come back to stork pose. Breathe out, back to Bakasana. Take a big breath in here. And then slowly land with your breath out, crescent lunge. Arms rise up. Now it feels easy. Frame your front foot, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Heel draws to sit bone, breath out, the glutes. So your pelvis opens towards knee. Heel to sit bone. Yes. What do we call this? I don't know. Keep the toes flexed back towards the knee, the glutes are on. The shoulders remain square. Three-legged dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. The left leg rises, inhale. Knee travels to right, tricep, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. The knee travels to the nose, breath out. Your crescent lunge, step through, rise up. Finding your stability, tucking your tailbone, drawing your abdominals in. We reach up high and lengthening the side body. And sink down lower with your breath out. As you inhale, right heel comes over the ball of the foot. Arrowhead, exhale. Again, the back leg straightens, thigh firms. The jaw stays relaxed and the crown of the head is lifted forwards by the throat. Breath in, extended arrowhead, biceps next to your ears. Keeping the core engaged, feeling length through the front line of the body. Exhale back to arrowhead. One more time, sweep the arms forwards, breath in. Bakasana, breath out. Neutralizing the pelvis, a micro bend in your left knee. Standing splits, exhale. Your hands can come to blocks or books. Keeping your neck relaxed, chin towards chest. Toes can be pointed or flexed down with the heel up. Inhale, stork pose. The right knee bends and sweeps through. I actually lied to Sharon. She asked me if there was much balancing, and I said no. I don't know why. And then we will come to open eagle with your breath out. The foot crosses over as we sit back. And see here, Sharon's keeping her right toes flexed, which protects her knee. Tuck the tailbone in. Breath in, we come back to stork. And breath out, we come back to Bakasana. Take a big breath in here. With control, we move to present lunge. And frame your front foot, exhale. And three-legged dog, breath in. Heel moves to right, sit bone, breath out. Toes flex to the knee, sit bones wrap around to protect the lower back. Three-legged dog, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Your flow, inhale, high plank. Chaturanga, elbows to hips. Open your chest through your back bend. And down dog with your breath out. We'll take a big breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth, release. And we'll gaze forwards, inhale. Hop, step, or jump. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Then we'll fold, exhale. Knees bend, arms rise all the way up, breath in. Hands draw to your heart, breath out. We'll take another breath in, arms reach all the way up. Fold forwards, breath out. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold, breath out, your flow. You're welcome to come straight to downward facing dog. Brave choice. We'll take a couple of breaths here. So if you'd like to come to dolphin, your forearms can come down. You don't have to, Sharon. You're welcome to come to child's pose and have a bit of a breather. You're welcome to stay in down dog. Wherever you are, I'd really encourage you to come back to your breath. And if you want to have a couple of breaths in child's pose now, perhaps you start to feel the rise and the fall of your abdomen on your thighs. Of course, you can stay here longer. Our next destination is downward facing dog. So your hands can come back out in front, your toes can tuck, and you lift your hips up and back. We'll take a big breath in and a full breath out. And the right leg rises, inhale. Knee travels to right tricep. So yeah, Koundinyasana is an option here. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee towards left tricep, breath out. Fallen triangle is an option here. Shining your heart to the root. The leg can lift for one more breath. The three-legged dog, inhale. Knee draws to nose, exhale. We'll come to warrior two, breath in, back foot spins down, arms open. In your warrior two, tuck your tailbone, draw your lower abdominals in. And then again, lift all 10 toes up, traction the balls of the feet towards one another and feel the inner legs switch on. Inhale, flip your front palm and reach forwards. Your exhale sees you reverse. Instead of looking up this time, can you bring your left ear to your left shoulder and feel a stretch and opening through the neck? Stay reversed, straighten your front leg, breath in. Koundinyasana, breath out, reaching forwards and down. Keeping the chest open so your lungs have the space to breathe. Inhale, left hand to left hip. Shavasana, inhale, knee bends, hand plants down to a block in front of you if you want to. I said Shavasana, but Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, is very welcome. Your hand can float off the ground if that would feel good. And then slowly engage your core, rotate your pelvis to the ground, standing splits. You have an option here, left heel towards left sit bone, right hand reaches for the foot. If you're feeling super daring here, left hand can come to your ankle for a little bit of a playtime. And then the final challenge, relax your neck. Whenever you're ready, coming back to our regular standing split. We'll take a breath in, stork pose, left knee reaches all the way through, thigh parallel to the ground. Cross over, open eagle, hands to your heart. Coming to option one, as you are. Option two, you can fold a little further, triceps come over the leg. Sharon might want to demo for us Ekapada Galvasasana, flying pigeon, wrapping the foot around the tricep. She makes chaturanga arms, heel comes into her sit bones, and wow, she's going to straighten her leg. There we go, one more big breath here. And then whenever you're ready, bringing the right foot down, standing all the way back up. Both feet down, there we go. From here, we're going to come to a chair pose. So as you breathe in, sweep the hands down, sit back. And then exhale, hands come to your heart. You'll take a big breath in and lengthen. Then take a twist to your right with your breath out. You're welcome to stay. We've done a little bit of twisting and arm balancing already. If you want to come to a side crow of any variation, it's your playtime for a couple of breaths. If it isn't your thing to do this pose, perhaps you feel for coming down here, checking your knees are in line. You can even bring your fist towards your heart, your hand on top, and just feel for twisting, strengthening through your quadriceps. Rise all the way back up when you're ready, Sharon. Hands to the heart, breath out. Inhale, arms rise up. We'll fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Find your way to down dog. It might be through a flow. We'll take a few breaths here. Wrap your shoulder blades. Make yourself a little bit more buoyant if you can. Pressing the ground away, heels move away from the ribs. Uniting our breath, inhale. Out through the mouth, let it go. And then the left leg rises, inhale. Knee to tricep, exhale. Koundinyasana is your option. And it is only an option. Three-legged dog, breath in. Towards your right tricep, breath out. Fallen triangle, sweeping through, raising your heart to the sky. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to nose, breath out. Warrior two, inhale, step through, rise up. As you arrive, press down through the balls of the feet, the toes all lift. And we traction inwards, engage the inner thighs. Flip your front palm, breath in, reverse, breath out. Relax ear to shoulder. And this is normally what happens when we relax our neck. It happens to me all the time. Breath in, straighten through your front leg. In Koundinyasana, breath out, tip from your hip, a feather touch with the front and back of the hand to the inner leg. And keeping your breath smooth and steady. Inhale, right hand to right hip. Exhale, bend your knee, half moon or Bakasana. Go wherever your joy is. There's the option in either variation to hover your hand off the ground, just for a little breath. And then we'll meet in a moment. Oh, beautiful option. Standing splits with your breath out. Making sure your raised leg is active, toes pointed or flexed, thigh lifts up. And then the option to bend your right knee, send it to your sit bone. Left hand reaches for the foot, shoulder opens. If you'd like the extra challenge, hand can come to ankle. The extra challenge, relax your neck. And if you're wobbling as you relax your neck, it's very normal. It's where we tense up and stay stable from. Can you use your core instead? I think you've had enough. Release your hands back down, leg comes up long, breath in, stork pose. Knee sweeps through, thigh parallel to the ground. Open eagle, breath out, hands to your heart. Option one, to stay. Option two, to fold forwards a little bit more. Triceps might come over the shin. Option three, flying pigeon. The heel is to the sit bone. Whenever you're ready, coming out, coming up, arms up, both legs down. Bakasana, chair pose. Hands to heart, exhale. Lengthen pelvis to crown, breath in. We take a twist to your left, breath out. Option one is to stay, check your knees are in line. Option two, to come a little lower and maybe play with some variation of a side crow. And you can see Sharon here has very active legs, chaturanga arms. And there we go. As you breathe in, rise all the way up. As you breathe out, hands come to your heart. Left hand to your heart space, right hand to the center of your body. And we'll start from our toes, our feet, and work our way up our body, scanning for where we are. So first of all, lifting the toes and feeling into the ball of the foot and the heel. Now you may find you have these subtle movements you can sense here, your postural sway. Take a moment if you'd like to really exaggerate that. That might be a movement backwards and forwards, left and right. These are the movements your body makes unconsciously. They're necessary to keep us balanced all of the time. Now you're aware of those, finding your center wherever it is today. Bringing your awareness to your abdomen under your right hand. Your breath breathes for you. In yoga, we cultivate this deep, spacious breath, which is so useful to regulate our nervous system. But even when we don't think about it, our body breathes for us. It's feeling a little appreciation for that. And a heartbeat under the left hand. Where can you hear your heartbeat in your body? Whenever you're ready, you'll take a very passive forward fold, but please keep your core engaged so your lower back is protected. Maybe taking your option here, my recommendation would be to hook thumbs to opposite elbow creases and cradle your head, your ears between your biceps. Sharon here has a deep bend in her knees, which is really useful to alleviate some strain from the hamstrings. Welcoming that nourishing, nurturing sway into your practice now. With your biceps by your ears, can you tune back into that deep, oceanic breath, being soothed by its sound? And we'll switch over arms, other forearm in front whenever you're ready. And perhaps now your legs straighten just a little bit more as you feel for a shift in sensation. If it doesn't feel good, you can go back however you are. And then we'll bring the hands down towards the mat. Slowly stepping back to a downward facing dog. And from down dog, knees lower, back to tabletop all fours. As we began your cat-cow, however that looks today. If there's any areas of your body you'd like to have a little bit more time with, maybe doming through your back for a moment or coming back to your circular motion. Check in, how does this feel now compared to at the start of your class? Whenever you're ready, a neutral spine. And we come to sit on our heels, palms face up in the lap. Feeling your deep breath once more. And slowly sweeping the legs around in front of you. The heels come down, toes up. No Navasana, just straight down to your back whenever you're ready. You can take a starfish here. Bring your arms out wide, your legs wide. Feel space. And I'll give you some options for how you may like to close your practice. If as you've arrived here, you're ready to be still, please be still. If you'd like to bring the soles of the feet back to the ground and hug your knees in towards your chest, please do. We'll take a very gentle spinal twist. Any other option is welcome. But if you're coming with us, just like Sharon, arms out wide, knees lower to the right-hand side of your body. Your eyes closed, the chin remains over your sternum so we don't re-knot the neck. And keeping your eyes with a soft gaze, or perhaps they're closed completely. So we don't tweak the lower back. First, the left sole of the foot plants on the ground. and then the right. We'll draw the knees back in towards your chest, giving them a squeeze, and then slowly opening the arms, knees lower over to your left. Coming back to center, right sole of the foot down first, then the left. You may want to take a happy baby out to ankles or blades of the feet, encouraging any rocking movement here that feels good, or a straightening of one leg and then the other. You can plant down through the bottom of the tailbone. Whenever you're ready, slowly bringing the soles of the feet down. If you'd like to close your practice with a very gentle inversion, be my guest to slide your hands under your lower back for a Viparita Karani variation. Of course, if you have a wall, please feel free to move. If having your legs raised feels like a nourishing way to spend your Shavasana, I would invite you to stay. Otherwise, whenever you're ready, you can rebend your knees. Soles of the feet can come down. If you want it to come through fish or anything else, feel free. I won't cue it, but it's there if you need it. And then making your way to whatever your Shavasana looks like today. You're welcome to sit or be on your back. Take a tuck of the chin to the chest, lengthen your neck. And we'll gently part the lips. Teeth part gently behind them. And the tongue rests softly behind your two front teeth. Visualizing a smoothing over of the skin on your forehead. Allowing yourself these next moments to just be. One of the best things about being at home for your yoga practice is that you can extend your Shavasana for as long as you would like to. Today, I would really encourage you to take the time in stillness. If you'd like to come out with us, slowly bringing the left hand back to your heart and your right hand back to your center of the body. Once again, feeling your breath move under your right hand. Feeling your heartbeat thumping under your left. Taking a moment here in gratitude for your body, for allowing you to practice as you have today. And gratitude for your breath, for breathing for you, for nourishing every cell in your body. You can wiggle your toes and your fingers. You can give your knees another hug in towards your chest. Moving to either side of your body when you're ready. And taking a gentle press through your palm to lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll draw our hands together at our heart center. Your eyes can stay closed or your gaze can be soft. Again, we bow our head towards our hands. Taking a moment to send yourself some gratitude for making the time and finding the space to practice today. May our practice of yoga continue to unite mind and body. Namaste.